Oh, we're live. Okay. Bear with us. Cam is not cooperating with the live stream. He doesn't give a shit that I'm trying to review ice cream, but he may be joining us if he decides to keep this act up. Anyways, this is Kelsey. For those of you who don't know, for those of you who've never been on an ice cream social with us, she will be eating tonight's flavor along with me. Now, let me find my chat room real quick. I lost it. There it is. She will be eating tonight's flavor. They scoop Gilmores, don't they? From Ample Hills. I've never seen Gilmore Girls. You've never seen Gilmore Girls, right? No.
Maybe randomly, but never like sat down and watched it.
We're not Gilmore Girls fans. I was always more of a Friends guy. I don't know if that dates me. Hello, Chloe. Hello, Snack Gains. So, anyways, this flavor is very interesting. Coffee chocolate pudding ice cream. Now, I'm a little tired of Ample Hills going back to the coffee well. They're using coffee a little too often between the eye opener, No Sleep Till Pumpkin, and this. But you know, I'll give it one more go and see how things are. Brooke says, "Oh, look at how pretty she is. Lucky you."
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, I am lucky. Shayna says, "Where's Cam?" He's napping, and he
literally just fell asleep.
He should continue to nap. Hopefully. Never seen the show, but the flavor does sound good. Andrew says, yes. So anyways, coffee chocolate pudding base. Let me see if I can get you guys to focus in here so you can read it along with me. There it is. Coffee chocolate pudding base. And then there's some references to the show that I don't understand. There's snickerdoodles, which is why Kelsey's here, let's be honest. And then there's pink sprinkles in there. So let's get to it. Whose spoon is more bent? Whose spoon? About equal. Equal. Ooh, I don't know. These spoons have seen some shit. Yeah. So coffee chocolate pudding base. Very interesting. Ooh, we got a snickerdoodle. Ooh, yeah. You guys know how Ample Hills likes to do mix-ins, so I expect a decent amount of snickerdoodle. So first spoonful here looks to be pretty solid. Yeah, look at that. There's Cam. You get any snickerdoodle? Yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty strong cinnamon taste in the old snickerdoodle, just like there should be. Oh yeah, here we go. I don't see any sprinkles.
I like how the coffee ice cream isn't super coffee.
Well, remember it's coffee and pudding and chocolate, so the chocolate's going to temper that taste.
Why.
Yeah, it definitely does not taste like a very. The coffee's not that obvious. Like I was just giving them a hard time because they use the coffee in the No Sleep Till Pumpkin and the coffee base in the eye opener, and that was it wasn't the strongest coffee base I've ever had, but you knew it was coffee. Is it like mocha? Yeah, it's close to mocha. I'd say more mocha than a straight coffee base. Not that it wasn't like a black coffee base before, but this is definitely chocolate and coffee for sure. Carissa says, huge fan, love your honest reviews. I'm a huge fan of you, Carissa. I appreciate you. I'm getting a lot of snickerdoodle.
Yeah, same.
A lot. Preston says, had pecan pie little G last night, and it was life-giving. One of the best ice creams I've ever had. Like I said. Yeah, it's a snickerdoodle you can see from outer space. Oh, yeah. The snickerdoodles are very dense. If you've ever had their ooey gooey butter cake flavor, a similar texture there. Obviously, taste is different, a lot more cinnamon, but it's a very dense, chewy mix-in. Nicholas says, "Sup, fam? Hello. We're just eating ice cream on a Friday night." Ooh. Yeah, I think that you might even have like a little crust on it.
Yeah.
Like the like a gooey butter cake. Hello, Manzura. Preston says, is it like a snickerdoodle cookie dough or cookie swirl? It's chunks, just like gooey butter cake.
Also, it's delicious.
Kelsey really likes it.
So I'm not a huge coffee person, but the chocolate.
She drinks coffee, but she doesn't like coffee ice cream or coffee flavored things. And the chocolate does really help out for people who might be a little scared of this flavor because of the coffee element. I'm the reverse of Kelsey. I never drink coffee, but I love coffee flavored ice cream and stuff. Thus far, I'm not sure why they even talked about the Pop-Tart / pink sprinkles, because there's no sprinkles in here.
So Pop-Tarts in here?
No. There's supposed to be pink sprinkles to represent Pop-Tarts. Why they didn't just put
I have them.
Oh, do you? Mm-hmm. Well, I'm colorblind, so.
They kind of blend in.
Why they didn't? They should have used. I think they should have used actual Pop-Tarts. I think that would have been really fun. Why not? Snack Gain says coffee similar to Ben & Jerry's One Sweet World. I don't know. Only you guys have that flavor. We don't have it over here.
Where's Snack Gains from?
Snack Gains, where are you from? There's a lot of snickerdoodle in here. A lot. So I'm enjoying it. Not the, it's not blowing me away or anything, but it's a really solid pint.
Okay.
There he is. Bob says coffee similar to eye opener. No, it might have been, but once you add the chocolate pudding part to it, it becomes a different flavor entirely. And you guys are about to get your wish. Cam's about to make an appearance because he is pissed. Mastercraft says, did you see Little G's response to shipping the wrong pints out yesterday? She sent the guy 2 free pints. I wasn't going to order the fall pack, but after seeing her do that, I had to order. Customer service is very important in the mail order ice cream game. Very, very important. And it hurts me to admit this to you guys, but Hllls is currently on my shit list a little bit, and I will tell you the story once I finish eating this. I don't want my ice cream to melt. They're on my good side right now because this ice cream is delicious. And I love Snickerdoodle. There's tons of Snickerdoodle in here. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah, so this base is definitely more chocolate pudding than it is coffee.
Oh, that's funny. It was Megan's order that was wrong.
I mean, orders get messed up all the time. Orders end up melted all the time. And you just gotta be on top of those things. Salt and Straw's customer service is awesome, like Bob just mentioned. They've always been good to me. A couple orders ended up melted, and they ended up giving me a pretty good deal on my following order. Obviously, I've been supporting them for a long time, which is why it's hard for me to admit when Hllls kind of falls short. Mastercraft says coffee and donuts was 9 out of 10, very good. Listen, I don't agree with that rating, but if you think coffee and donuts is 9 out of 10, you're going to blow your load over the rest of the flavors you got.
These chunks of Snickers.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. If you guys have ever had gooey butter cake and you know how big those chunks are, or any of the cake flavors, oh shit. No Sleep Till Pumpkin, any of those, you would know that they don't mess around when it comes to these chunks. So these chunks, are you going to focus or what? There we go. It's lit. Megan, you got 4 pumpkin and 2 pretzel? By accident or intentionally? Oh man. So much Snickerdoodle. So chewy. Yeah, this is a lot. Ooh, man. The more I get in this flavor, the more I like it. It's super simple. And I was really down on the coffee aspect of it. But, I don't know, man. I'm turning the corner on it. Oh. Megan got 2 extra pumpkin. That's a bummer. Oh wow. It's like,
Snickerdoodle so good.
why do more ice cream companies not use Snickerdoodles? Why? Snickerdoodles are so delicious. I can't get enough of it.
Alright.
Oh yeah. So much. Kelsey's only having half a pint tonight. She needs some cereal now. She just started counting macros again, and she eats more carbs than I do. Bob says, "Are Snickerdoodles your favorite cookie?" No, and don't throw trash at me. Oatmeal raisin is my favorite cookie.
Which is the worst cookie.
Shut up. Chocolate chip is chocolate chips number 2.
Look at this.
I love Snickerdoodle. There's
What
Cam.
about a vanilla?
Please stop trying to. He's trying to steal my shine.
What is on here?
Preston says had chocolate peanut butter pretzel today and thought it was better than Chubby Hubby. Maybe she changed the peanut butter swirl since your review. No, I don't think it was better than Chubby Hubby. I can't give it that much praise. That would mean that she would have 3 10s. I can only give her 2 10s. I could not say that it was as good. I think that it had nothing to do with the swirl. The swirl wasn't what it was really just the fact that her peanut butter pretzels or her chocolate covered pretzels weren't as good as the peanut buttery chocolate pretzels in Chubby Hubby. That was it. That was the only difference. Like I said on the review, if I gave half ratings, I would give her a 9.5 for that one. Which is the go-to in the fall pack, and which would you recommend for standard Mastercraft? Says the best flavor out of the fall pack, which is a 10 out of 10, would be pecan pie. The best flavor out of the regular lineup, which is another 10 out of 10 in my opinion, is the chocolate milk and cookies. Tiffany says, how sweet on a scale of 1 to 10? It's not a really sweet ice cream. Maybe a 7. Erica says, it's strange. I'm not a fan of coffee, but I love coffee stuff like coffee ice cream. I'm the same way. The only time I drink coffee is when I'm eating like sweets. I love cold brew, but other than that,
My cookie channel. 2017. Powered by cookies.
yeah, powered by cookies, or powered by baked goods.
Tiffany, I don't have time to have a YouTube channel.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, you ever notice how most of the people who have really successful YouTube channels have really nothing else going on in their life? There's a reason for that. It's a full-time job to be a YouTube celebrity.
Yeah, I mean, I have a channel and I have like old training videos and stuff like that. But even now, I go through my training so fast that sometimes I don't film anything.
I mean, I'll have to bring Mini Donuts house-made cold brew next time. Oh, please
I
do.
love cold brew.
I love Mini Donuts.
I love donuts too.
Kelsey loves Mini Donuts too.
I also love this.
All right, so, when's next time? What does that mean? Chris asked, when's next time? I don't know what that means.
He's probably asking Megan when the next time she's.
Oh, he wants to be there.
Thank you, Chloe. That's very nice.
Yeah, Chloe said she'd kill it. My wife would kill it in the YouTube game. Better role model than 99% of the girls out there. You ever notice how good role models don't really get popular on YouTube or Instagram? That's kind of the nature of our world, right? Sad, but sorry, I got serious. Anyways, this flavor, I was surprised by, big time. I went into it kind of in a foul mood in regards to Ample Hll's. First of all, I was pissed about the customer service I got. Second, I was pissed that they went with coffee again. However, the chocolate pudding overwhelms the coffee in a good way, and I must have had 50 pieces of Snickerdoodle cookie. It was fantastic. All the pieces of cookie were dense, chewy, and got the taste of like cinnamon. I could tell they were Snickerdoodle. Unlike in No Sleep Till Pumpkin, when the pumpkin taste got lost by the coffee ice cream, the Snickerdoodle stood out perfectly from the chocolate. It didn't get overpowered whatsoever. This is one of the best flavors I've had from Ample Hills in a while. I'm really happy to say that I was pleasantly surprised. This one gets a 9 out of 10 for me. 9 out of 10. So yeah. Are you both coaches? Mastercraft asks. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
What's my favorite cookie?
Kelsey is.
Besides Levain, what cookies are on
Who
Gold
just
Belly?
asked? What is Kelsey's favorite cookie besides Levain that you can order on Gold Belly? The cookies actually are not very good on Gold Belly. Killer Brownies, though.
Are those on Gold Belly?
Killer Brownie
Oh,
was
yeah.
from Gold Belly.
Killer brownies for sure. Cookies in general that you can order online. City cakes.
City Cakes. Oh yeah.
City cakes
Balm
for
oatmeal,
sure.
balm oatmeal raisin. Will you be live streaming on Wednesday or Friday? No, I will be live streaming on Wednesday and Friday. I will not be live streaming on Thanksgiving, but nothing changes. You know, Wednesday and Friday are not. I don't have a Thanksgiving Eve or a Thanksgiving Day thing. What do you think about fruit ice cream flavors? Erica asks. I love fruit ice cream. I don't like it when they try to put fresh fruit in there and it gets all frozen. I hate that. But I love fruit ice creams. Lindsay asks, "What's the best Snickerdoodle ice cream?" There really isn't one. Unfortunately.
The cashew milk one is really good.
Yeah, but I hesitate to say it's great for a dairy free. It's pretty solid. If you need a Snickerdoodle ice cream, so delicious, cashew milk Snickerdoodle is your only option right now. Just went on the website. Their cakes look bomb on Ample Hills. Yeah, too bad you can't order them. The pies, you mean? I would kill for one of those pies. Is Cam going to be the next Powered about ice cream? No, I'm sure he'll like ice cream, but who knows? He'll probably have his own thing.
Andrew, thank you for your compliment, by the way.
What did Andrew say?
Over the top.
Kelsey is way cooler than all those YouTube, Instagram fidiots out there. I would hope so. She wouldn't be my wife if she was.
I was once a fidiot, though.
We were all once fidiots. I was an ice cream basic bitch. We all
like
have
my time hop and my
it's
my
constant,
Facebook story on this day.
Constant douche chills.
Yeah.
Constant douche chills. Finally made it to a live stream. I had access to any reviewed ice creams other than Ben & Jerry's and 7-Eleven in California. Yeah, in California, though, you do have McConnell's. So you got McConnell's out there. You're not that far from Salt and Straw. I'm just saying. Cold Stone makes a Snickerdoodle ice cream, I believe. I don't know. I've never had it, if they do. Just got my Little G 6-pack, John says. He got confetti cake, peanut butter pretzel, pecan pie, yas, triple cookie dough, snack attack, peanut butter brittle. Dude, it's so legit. Any haters thinking you were doing it for kickbacks are a joke. Funny story, John. When my friend Nicole told me about Little G's, and I found out she was 17, and then when Grace messaged me to send me stuff to review, I was really, really worried. Because I have a despite what you may believe, I am an asshole, don't get me wrong, but I couldn't see myself roasting a 17-year-old no matter the situation. So my hope was that Little G's ice cream was going to be at least decent. And if it wasn't, I would message her and I would tell her in DMs what was wrong with her product and what she could do to make it better. Fortunately, I never had to do any of that because it was bomb. There were some flavors that aren't spectacular, but I was just so impressed by the quality of the bases and the fact that there were so many mix-ins. Like, she gets it. And we're coming up with a lot of flavors. We're coming up with a lot of flavors together. And the flavor contest went really well. It's just going to be really awesome, man. I'm so hyped for her. I'm so excited that she's doing well because she totally deserves it. She has a great product. She has great customer service, and she's passionate, just like I am, about ice cream. So it's really cool to see somebody like that succeed. And she's 17, so she's a badass. Have you ever tried any of Stewart's ice cream? Dan Baz asked. Nope, never had any Stewart's. Brooke, I have to make my Little G order. Between you and Kelsey, which 6 should I get? Kelsey and I are going to have pretty much the same same flavors. You want the pecan pie. You want the peanut butter pretzel. You want chocolate milk and cookies. You want triple cookie dough. You want, what am I forgetting?
The coffee toffee.
Coffee toffee caramel.
It's really good.
Very underrated. And then, what else? You could do peanut butter cup in that last slot, or you could
What about the peanut butter pretzel one?
I already said that.
Oh.
So yeah.
Peanut butter pretzel, pecan pie, triple cookie dough, chocolate milk and cookies,
Coffee toffee caramel. What are we forgetting?
Snack
Oh,
Attack.
no. Snack Attack if you like sweet and salty, or fudge brownie if you like chocolate.
Oh,
really,
yeah.
just depends.
The fudge swirl.
It's hard to miss. How long has Little G's been in business, Andrew asked? They just started shipping last month. I think they've been around a year, I want to say. Maybe less. Not very long. Are you thinking about ordering pizza from Goldbelly? And if so, which ones? Tiffany, I thought about it so many times, I just can't pull the trigger. I cannot pull the trigger on it. Top 5 Ample Hills, Preston asks. Of the flavors available right now, I got to go with, obviously, the Munchies #1. Woo! Munchies, the Raw Deal, Gooey Butter Cake, Snap Mallow Pop, Nona D's Oatmeal Lace. That's it. I tried one bite of McConnell's Toasted Coconut Almond Chip and put it back in the freezer. Icy as fuck. Aaron, you probably got a bad pint. Did you get it at Fresh Market maybe? Or Whole Foods? Because I just recently got a terrible, terrible pint of McConnell's from a Whole Foods. And had I not had prior experience with the brand, I would just assume it was shit and never try it again. Which is very unfair because McConnell's is one of the best. But that's not the company's fault. That's the store's fault for letting that stuff sit on shelves for too long. Tiffany says, do you have any tips for online dating? Yeah, don't talk to crazy people. Brooke says, thank you. Mastercraft says, what's the next small ice cream company you're trying to bring to Goldbelly? Well, I'm all in on Little G right now because I feel like Ben and Jerry's has a foothold. You know, they're the #1 with a bullet. But people want to not always look. There's Salt and Straws, you know. There's McConnell's, but the Salt and Straws of the world, the Ice and Vices of the world, they're trying to revolutionize ice cream. The Little G's of the world are trying to have fun with ice cream, and not to say Salt and Straw stuff and Ice and Vices stuff isn't fun because it is. But when you have a 17-year-old making ice cream, you're going to get some things made that nobody else is willing to try. And she's in a really cool position. She can do whatever she wants. And she's going to do whatever she wants. So it's going to be exciting to see. So right now, I don't know of anybody else with some buzz, but I'm proud to say that I was one of the first people to talk about Salt and Straw, one of the first people to talk about Ample Hills, and now I was the first person to talk about Little G. So no matter who says what, you guys know where it all started. I know you speak sometimes about a company who makes some of your meals. What? What is the company?
Blue Apron.
Oh, Blue Apron. Yeah, Blue Apron's awesome. They send you, they send you 3 meals per week. We have a 2-person plan. They send you just enough ingredients for that meal, which is great because the worst part about like cooking for yourself is going to the store and buying stuff and then having leftovers, and it just feels very wasteful, you know? Trust me, I waste enough food as it is with my reviews. So that's pretty awesome. And I love cooking, but I hate like thinking of things to cook. I like somebody just to tell me, hey, cook this. It's going to be good, you know? And so yeah, like we had a fish dish. There's usually a beef dish or a pork dish and a chicken dish every week, and it's really cool. And they're all under 800 calories or less, and it saves us money. It's like, what, $30 a week? Comes out to about $30 a week, I think.
It's 60 a week.
Oh, sorry, 60 a week, but 30 a person, right?
Yeah, 60 a week because it's 6 meals,
yeah.
basically.
So it's basically $30 per person.
$10 a person.
Yeah, $10 a meal.
$10 a meal
Yeah,
per
so
person.
60 a week. We by not going out to eat and just cooking for yourself saves you a lot of money. It's awesome though. Some of the meals aren't spectacular, but we've never had a meal that we didn't finish. Put it to you that way. Have you had the salted cracked caramel? Preston asked. Yes. I don't know if it's my taste buds or not, but the caramel and that flavor is just too much for me. It's too strong, too burnt. I just don't like it. I know it's their best seller, but you know. Do other countries have better ice cream? Tiffany asks. No, but other countries do have better gelato. Europe has better gelato than we do.
And better chocolate.
Well, yeah, better candy. M&Ms are really good, but when it's in the ice cream, it's impossible to eat. That is my critique of the Munchies and from Snack Attack. I told Grace that M&Ms make a terrible ice cream mix in because they get so hard. I think that peanut butter cups are always going to be a better option than M&Ms or just chocolate chips. Keep it simple, you know. Nicholas, I can't do math. I just can do math at like a 5th grade level.
Eric is history.
No, don't.
And
She's
English.
gonna say that I'm only good at a couple things, but I'm really the smartest person in this
And
house.
I'm math.
Kelsey seems very joyful and sweet. She's just putting that on, Tiffany. That's her put on. As soon as these cameras go off, she's whipping my ass. Throwing Cam across the room.
I can still be sweet, but wear the pants. I wear the pants. Everybody's aware of that. Okay, keep pretending.
Whatever, man. So yeah, here's the Ample Hills story, guys. They sell this flavor in a 4-pack, right? 2 of these, a pint of Snap Mallow Pop, and a pint of No Sleep Till Pumpkin. So I go, hey, I don't want those 2 other flavors. Can you guys help me out? And they're like, sure. Just write in the notes, what you want. And I said, okay. Can I just have 2 pints of the Munchies in the notes? And I wrote that in the notes. And basically, they shit on me and just sent me. They just ignored my notes and just sent me the standard pack. So now I have I had 2 pints of No Sleep Till Pumpkin, which is not a flavor that I can eat very often. And basically, I feel kind of like crapped on because I spent a lot of money through Ample Hills, and I've directed a lot of business their way. It feels like they're just getting a little too big for their britches. I feel like they're expanding, and they're forgetting about the little guys, like me, and that sucks. Because you have people like Grace who will go out of their way to make things right, and bend over backwards to make their customers happy, and then you got the big, growing conglomerates. I wouldn't call Ample Hills a conglomerate. I'm sorry, they're not huge, but Andrew says maybe it was just a new worker who messed up. I would like to think that, but I communicated with somebody on Instagram, and then somebody through email, and they were like, hey, write it in the notes. And I go, okay, I'll write it in the notes. I'm going to email them again. They're going to make it right. I thought it was unfortunate that I went through two different channels, talked to somebody through direct message, talked to somebody through email, and it still didn't get through look, I don't expect the red carpet rolled out. I pay for my stuff. I get it. I do what I'm supposed to. I support the company, but it just sucks. Let's see. How old is Cam? How old is he now?
He's
when's
5
6
months. He'll be 6 months. 2 weeks from tomorrow.
So 5 months, 2 weeks.
Like 5.5. Yeah.
Cam's first words will probably be like puppy or dog.
No, mama. This mama.
Great.
Just mama.
I mean, it just sucks. Like you want to give Ample Hills the benefit of the doubt, but even in my shipping, like the slip, you can see my notes. Give me 2 pints of the Munchies instead of Snap Mallow Pop, and No Sleep Till Pumpkin. But whatever. I'm just bitching because I feel like Salt and Straw was awesome. Little G was awesome. And I just kind of got crapped on by the company that I've really been like super gung-ho about promoting. I don't know.
Does Cam look more like dad or mommy?
I think he looks like more like Kelsey right now.
Yeah, he's like my twin. And my baby pictures look exactly
Which means
like him.
if it holds true to how I was as a kid, he's going to look more like me when he grows up.
Yeah, and same thing because I look more like my mom and I looked more like my dad when I was little.
Kelsey and I are 14 years apart. I'm actually 60. I look pretty good, don't I? I take care of myself.
Wait, how many dogs do we have? You're skipping
Oh, we
people.
have 4 dogs.
Will Cam's first words be earmuffs or ice cream?
His first word's going to be...
His first word's mama.
Suck a dick.
How many dogs do you have? We have 4 dogs. Can you only get the Gilmore Girls flavor in the 4-pack?
Yeah.
That's
You
the problem.
can only get the Gilmore Girls flavor in the 4-pack. That's the issue, and that's another thing about Ample Hills. Like, they'll release a new flavor, right? You'll order it, just like I did order this, and then they'll pump out a new flavor like a week after that. And they screw you, and they will expect you to order again. Put them in 4-packs. Put them in 4-packs or 6-packs. Like Salt and Straw does 5 flavors, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Grace is gonna start doing 5 and 6 flavors. Like make it worth the customer's money. It just seems, and it seems like it's all about money to them now, and not about the customer, which is a damn shame.
Did you answer how many years apart we are?
We are.
What year
5
was
years. 5 years apart.
What year was I born?
87.
Okay, good job.
We're 5 years apart.
Yeah.
We're 5 years apart. Jesus,
I'm 16.
Yeah. Jesus, the shipping is $61 too. Exactly. You know, that's the shame. Like, and that's the thing. Like, now Grace is coming out, and no offense, but a lot of her flavors are very similar to Ample Hills in quality and in design. And her prices are better. You can get 6 pints for $115. Even Van Leeuwen, which I reviewed, the first flavor I reviewed, I wasn't blown away by. 8 pints for $115 shipped. You know, and that's, come on, man. Come on.
What?
If you have another, would you prefer to have Cam have a sister? No, I'm not in at all on a second kid. But if we do have another one, I'm hoping for another boy. I'm literally going to make the 2-hour trip to Disney to stock up. Also, I will hold them hostage and they come to their senses and start serving the munchies. Well, they don't give a shit about what you think, obviously. If they don't give a shit about what I think, good luck getting them to listen to you, because
What Daddy say?
I've gotten them a lot of business. Not that I'm some bigwig, but man, I just feel, I don't know, I feel disrespected. I feel hurt. I feel like a jilted lover, you know? Sucks. But yeah, little G, she's, the price isn't as cheap as it was when she first came out, but for 6 pints, that quality and that price, man, it's hard to, and plus it's on Goldbelly. Goldbelly's just a much easier platform to order from. And Ample Hills used to be on Goldbelly, but from what I heard, that was a business decision as well. You know what I mean? He loved it.
What is it?
You see that?
Ready?
Hold up, wait. I can move this. Bring him down.
Here we go again.
Go again.
Here we go again.
That's a cute kid.
Again.
That's a cute kid. Do you recommend plentyoffish.com? Tiffany asked. No, that's where you go if you want to get an STD. I mean, you can get your bang on easily, but you're gonna end up with something in your pants that you don't want.
Eric met a real hottie off there one time.
We're not gonna talk about that. Story's too long.
We both have good stories about online dating, so that was always fun to share with each other.
Yeah. These guys need to cut a deal with Amazon. I think Ample Hills is just happy to do everything for themselves right now. I think they're going solo. My girlfriend just told me to go buy her some Arctic Zero. Do I break up with her? No, you gotta treat her with love and respect and buy her some real ice cream. Say, listen, I know this is 855 more calories than you were expecting to eat, but guess what? Sit the fuck down, open that pint of Chubby Hubby, and shove it down your throat. Otherwise,
or just buy her Edie Slow Churned if she's like dieting or something.
Kelsey's from Texas. Cam's learning how to make new sounds. I don't know if you guys have noticed. That squeaking. This may be a little personal, but I remember you saying you saw a therapist for your binge eating disorder. Do you know what kind of degree he or she had? No, it's been a while. Since I couldn't tell you, man. I know he was a doctor. He was not some random dude who I sat on the couch for. But
you love to sit on the couch for random dudes.
The casting couch. How long before you guys met in person on Match.com? Oh, the same day. By a complete accident. We just happened to.
It was like a few days, but
whatever. It was basically the same day.
Yeah.
She worked out at the same gym that I worked at, and we didn't even know it. That's what you call fate, kids. That's how it goes.
And then I stalked him for.
Kelsey's favorite movie is Billy Madison.
He just learned that today, actually.
Stop staring at me, Swan. Was it love at first sight? No, I don't believe in that. But it was meant to be. I was like, damn, she's thick.
Yeah, I was like,
damn, she's crushing them Smith machine squats. Those gloves are looking sexy as hell. Wow, sick.
Gloves, Smith machine squats. and about like 20 pounds heavier, 30
Yeah,
pounds heavier.
I was like, I need to save her from herself. These workouts are piss. Love at first sight, such bullshit.
And then we made this.
Yeah, we made that.
One try.
One try. Kelsey, I don't know if she believes in signs. I don't believe any of that hocus pocus poppycock. She's a Leo.
And signs that are opposite. Are we opposite signs? I don't know anything about that.
He's over it. He's not laughing anymore.
What? Look at
Where's
this.
the laugh? There's not enough light in here to get his little squish face.
I love you.
It's a good thing I don't believe in astrology. I also don't believe in unicorns. Thank you, Kelsey, for your efforts to normalize breastfeeding. As another mom breastfeeding my almost 8-month-old, we all need help to normalize it.
Yeah.
Yeah, whip those tits out. It's natural.
Eric and I had this discussion actually before Cam was born about breastfeeding, and he's like, if anybody ever said anything to you, he's like, I would freak the fuck out.
I would just turn and be like, shut the fuck up. Unless you want to get. I mean, if it was a man, I would threaten him. If it was a woman, depending on how big they were, I might threaten them as well.
I think a lot of people don't understand like what's behind it too. Like, obviously, before becoming a mom, you don't realize everything that goes into being a mom and how hard it really is. So if you can make something easier, aka using your body to feed your child, it makes a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I'm not against formula feeding in any way. I know that some people can't breastfeed, and that's completely understandable. But it's really the best thing for them, too.
Yeah.
So anybody that's going to judge you for doing the best thing for your child, especially people that have kids, it's weird.
She's literally keeping my kid alive. If you have a problem with that, I'll just fight you in real life.
And I believe in Santa.
Yeah, I believe in Santa, dude.
Yeah, Santa's real. Right.
Santa's,
Isn't he real?
He's totes real. Super late joined as my boss. I have no goddamn respect for my true passion, D. Woodwell. I mean, you didn't miss a terrible amount of things. I really liked the flavor. I gave it a 9 out of 10. I'll rewatch later. How was the base? I was just about to get to it. Despite the fact they included coffee, and I was kind of not excited about that, the chocolate pudding part of it overpowers the coffee for the most part in a good way. And the snickerdoodles were so on point. So I give it a 9 out of 10. Loved it. I didn't expect to love it. I liked it more than No Sleep Till Pumpkin. Oh, he got scared. He got scared. You scared him. He got scared. Yeah, I'm not. Candace says her husband's the same way and wants to whoop some ass. I'm not a very violent guy. If there's one thing that makes me rage worse than anything, it's stuff with Cam. Like when people try to touch him or say anything about him that is out of line, I want to just smack the shit out of people. Have you tried contacting Tillamook for a review? Nah, I haven't. I don't know. I got another review coming from a brand called Vice Cream in Boston. They have some interesting flavors. They cater to the college crowd.
Chocolate Emporium at City Walk. Have you been there?
I feel like I've been to the Chocolate Emporium at City Walk. I may have been drunk though. 94% of the time I've spent at City Walk, I've been inebriated.
Like really, really drunk.
Says the chick who I...
No, I was referring to myself.
Oh,
too.
I was going to say, you got way drunker than me back in the day. Any thoughts on the new Ample Hills s'mores flavor? Well, D-Wood, funny you asked. I requested that flavor to be shipped, and
Straight up nah.
they gave me the old ixnay. I was like, hey, could you give me maybe just a little Little favor if you guys got it in the shop. Because they ship out of Gowanus, right? So if it's at the Gowanus shop, they could easily scoop it out, put it into a pint, throw some dry ice on there and send it to me. But nope, it did not happen. Just opened a couple months ago, I think. Oh, snap. That means we got to go back. Chloe Logan, ever been to vegan? Ever been to vegan? I don't know what that means.
Candace, we don't have Sunnyside.
Yeah, Candace, I don't know what Sunnyside is. I've never tried the Sprinkles cupcake ATMs, but I've tried Sprinkles cupcakes, and they are delish. Oh, yeah?
We're boring him.
I get it.
He wants to play.
Does Hood make a good ice cream product? We don't have Hood ice cream. We only have Hood milk. It's like...
But not even all of them.
We have Tillamook cheese. But
not the ice
Tillamook
cream.
ice cream. We have Hood milk, but not Hood ice cream. I don't get it. Oh, Vegas. No, we have not been to Vegas. Kelsey went to Vegas, and she hated it.
Yeah, for my bachelor.
Will you order tequila eggnog from Salt and Straw? No, Tiffany. I've been down that road before, and we are not going back down that road.
Gross.
I will say this. It was an accurate flavor. They nailed tequila, but woof. Tiffany, do you know the 5 flavors? Are they the same as last year? Do you have some inside info?
Oh no, they aired on some. There was some show where they were eating the flavors. I saw them.
No, that was the Thanksgiving. They were doing the Thanksgiving flavors.
Oh.
Because they were wacky. They were doing like the mashed potatoes and gravy and stuff.
Yeah, Vegas is not my thing.
Not sure, but I assume so. Well, that's good. I mean, I like the mince pie and the fruitcake flavor. Those are all right. But I was really hoping they would do like a gingerbread or something cool. I don't really remember being too enthused. Now, January was bomb because I think January they did the Elvis flavor. I think that was the Elvis flavor.
Speaking of Elvis.
Oh, that's tease. So, yeah, it's time to play with Cam. Next week, obviously, we have Thanksgiving. But luckily, Thanksgiving's on a Thursday, so that won't deviate my schedule. What do I have coming? If Vice Cream gets here, I'll do a Vice Cream review. Probably going to do a Van Leeuwen vegan review for all you lactose intolerant poor bastards out there. And I still have not found the new Blue Bunny for some reason. It just has none of them. Not even the hot cocoa. Hopefully I think Christmas Cookie comes out in December. So I'm going to have to wait until December to get that one, unfortunately. And
that's sad.
And then we'll get some new Little G's next month too, which I'm very excited about. You'll see Little G's December flavors on here first. I will be revealing them live on the live stream. So when that day comes, you guys will want to tune in. But other than that, I can't really hype you guys up for much stuff. Might have some re-scoops next week. I might have to eat some frozen yogurt on Friday because I'll be feeling like a real fat bastard after Thanksgiving. But I might do a special holiday edition Q&A maybe at some point. How not to be a fat piece of shit. You know. Candace says, have a great Thanksgiving, guys. Thank you, Candace. Dan Baz says, drunk review tomorrow. You know this, man.
No, I didn't see Chippendales in Vegas. I went to a female strip club.
Yep. She would not go to Vegas for a bachelorette party ever again if she could repeat history.
Yeah, honestly, it depends on the kind of person you are. Because I was like super party girl.
Do you like cocaine?
And then I stopped partying, and then I went to Vegas and tried to be a party girl again, and it didn't work out so well. So, I mean, I would honestly, like, if I were to go back to Vegas, I would see, like, what's the Michael Jackson thing that we went to? The Cirque du Soleil. I would go to that. And, like, all the, like, the cliche shows and stuff I would go to. But I didn't go to any shows while I was there.
Yeah, so where the cocaine at?
This kid's chewing on my hand. No.
Chris put sunglasses on us.
Aww. Okay, we gotta go.
We gotta go. Since you guys are...
Yeah, it is. The Michael Jackson was awesome. We saw it.
I think I'm reviewing a pizza stick tomorrow when I'm drunk. Do you guys know what a pizza stick is? Probably not.
I told him to get it.
Yeah, Kelsey always wants pizza after she has, like, she can have one drink and she wants pizza. It's not, she doesn't have to get drunk. She's like, drink some drinks, and then it's like, oh, pizza time.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I want pizza all the time.
Yeah. Plus,
but-
plus these little Totino's pizza sticks are 140 calories, so that means I can eat at least 6 of them when I'm drunk.
Hopefully they taste better than the donut balls.
There's no way they won't taste better than the donut balls. Those things. Wow. All right, guys. Thanks for coming by. I will see you all Monday, and I'll surprise you with what I'm having. Pizza Hut or Domino's? That's a Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut?
I don't care. Both.
Yeah, both in our mouths. Thanks for coming, guys.